So welcome back guys. This video I told you is going to do something very awesome, yeah? Very awesome and confusing. So you might need all of your attention, right? So I've drafted a simple database table here. I will do some changes later, but it's commented out. So if you want to update your database, uh, let's say I want to add date in a sense that this new entry will have a relationship to to the entities or the tables which are already in the database, right? So I want an artist, and then after I add this artist, right, I want to add something to the songs like power. So this should be equal to like models dot py. Now, if I'm linking an artist and then I want one song to have one artist or one band, you get, so I can do something like foreign key, and then inside the foreign key, I pass what will be in the foreign key to be the name of the artist right here. Okay, and then comma. What if someone wants to delete this? I will pass in a method known as models dot cascade. Okay, and then the default value, if say the user does not provide the value for this one, so Python will automatically provide none as a default value. So apart from just having an artist, each song is likely to have featured artists, right? Okay, I didn't forget about that. So I'll just say fit, all right, because now I'm not going to use a foreign key. I will use something else. I will use a many to many. All right. I'm sure some other things might work. Okay, because it's not the only way. Some other things might work, right? But for me, in this project, as I have the authority, okay, I will use the many to many. All right. So the related name, I'll set it equal to fit. All right. So I haven't explained much on the foreign key and the many to many. So a foreign key is sort of uh, a data type or a field type where you link to another table, but this table needs to be of a user. So consider something like an author who creates books use a foreign key. If you are linking to like a person who posted the song, you can use a foreign key. Whenever you are referring to the user. But you see in here the first parameter, it's the artist. So normally this is supposed to be the artist here, right here, the one that I created on top. I don't know if it's clear enough, right? Alright, so normally this is the guy right here. So why am I saying this is the user? Because inside the artist, you have another table which is pointing now to the user. So the foreign key has to be a user, guys. Uh, on delete model cascade, default none. Now, the many to many will also be like another group of objects or users, right? So now these objects are linked in a many to many field. What do I mean? I mean that they can be many of them, right? The logic is just straightforward. With the foreign key, I'm only allowed to choose one per song. Many to many, I'm able to choose many artists per song. Like for instance, look at how DJ Khaled is doing the features. You feature this one and this one and this one and put them all together, right? So that type of method you can use a many to many to grab like multiple artists, right? And then you can have a feature. Then the default can be none. But what if this field has been left blank? Can this field be left blank? Of course, yes. So we'll allow it to be true, yeah, because we want it to like to be able to. There will be songs where no one is getting a feature, right? Like, yeah, so it can allow it to be true, or you can set the now equal to true. Okay, so the default dot none. Let me just leave it like that. So keep in mind that this guy, the songs, we have two songs in the database. Then these guys are going to be related to the new entry. So I don't want to mess up things in a sense that the new songs that are we have updated we have fields that the other songs which are already there do not have. It will cause an error that will definitely give you a big headache, right? I've been there, trust me, you don't want to do that. So ensure that all the changes are commented out for now. We go back to the database. Let's ensure that the server is running. You go to the database here. Every object in here, you have to sort of like get it, have it deleted. Before we do so, let me do simple trick. I don't like how it's looking here. Song object 12, let me say I want it to look, I want it to have like, to have, okay. So this is what I want. I want it to have the title. So in Python, in Django, you do what I'm doing here, and then you can do something like, okay, you create, what you can do is you can create a function inside the class. This function has to be underscore underscore str underscore underscore, taking the self passing the self parameter, and then it let it return the title like this as a string, right? So if you refresh here, it's supposed to be giving us the titles, right? Okay, sweet. Now let's say I want to delete all of these. Why am I deleting? Because I want to update the tables. Okay, when they have been deleted, I can now get to show these guys right here. So let me do the same for the artist. I'll just copy this code, paste it here. But I'm not returning a user. I'm not returning the title, I'm returning the stage name. So the code is looking like this. Okay. So these are some of the fields. The one-to-one field is similar to the foreign key and the many-to-many. Just that you can only have one user per artist. Okay, so this will be like an artist profile. In Django, it's definitely important for you to at least use this method somehow in your program, because as your application gets a lot of users, you find that you need to add new features. So it's definitely a good idea to have a profile like this. So what I'm doing is the same thing I've been teaching you guys. So user is not defined. How do you import a user in Django? Do you know how to import a user? Do you know how to import a user? Let me just do this. Uh, like how to import a user. So a user module, if you read through the documentation, it will say it sits in somewhere like Django, the country, the auth dot models. You can import user. Working. So foreign key. What's the issue here? Models dot foreign key. What's the issue? Attribute Django dot models. There is no attribute. Foreign key. How do you write foreign key here? After we leave there, you know where we're going. Into the bag, you know, Say more, can you know that's fine. American, you know I had to keep going. Why? All these are like typing errors. Django has no attribute many to many. Then what does he have if not many to many? Oh, it has to be many to many. Okay, let's comment this guy out for now. Okay, it's working. Now, I will run migrations in the other terminal. So let me just stop there. Let me stop the server. I can do make migrations. Yo, after the migrations have been made, you now have to migrate these changes. Okay, so if you migrate the changes, run a server, then include the new song to to the admin like this. So this can be passed as a list where you have an artist and the song. So you don't have to import it from me if you're using an asterisk. It still works, yeah. So you go back to the admin and then you sort of have an artist. So what artist do we have? You have to select the user or which the account I'm using, yeah. So what artist, what name can I be? So let's just say you want to upload a song by any artist, right? Like any. You can create your own. Or you can use the artist that already exists out there. Okay, I will go with Uno. Alright, so let's say this is the stage name, right? Okay, the city is in dollar. Then about Uno, blah 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 blah. Okay, so I'll just copy this. Okay, so ensure that the list is populated. Save. So they've been saved. Now let's say you have an artist right here. You want to add a song. The new system should allow you to select the artist and then the name of the song. What song are you thinking of right now? Wow. You can choose anything. Nimpo. Maybe she have here Nimpo. Like this? Yeah. Okay, so then you have an artist, right? And then you sort of like have a song in your database. Now this song in your database has got an artist, all right, which is 187. So when you're doing this, if you want to get to list now, you want to get to list out the artist on the front page, you sort of do some research and this and that. Still not helpful, right? So the method that you can use is you can import the artist from the models and then let's get all of the artists. But let's just wait for now. We still have that artist in the songs model, right? Let me show you. So on your HTML template, you sort of get to list out. So you can access the artist of the song. The simplest way would be to say song. Now you need to say song dot. You go to the model song dot dot what song dot at dot stage name. So it gets to list out the artist of that song. Okay, so you can even add like an MP3 here if we get to upload the MP3, right? The file here. But so far this is just a name and the title that we have managed to update. So what I'm going to give you guys as a task is to do some research on CSS and Bootstrap on how you can decorate HTML pages. I'm going to come up with my own design. I will not show you how to design the HTML page because that is way out of the scope for this tutorial. So you're going to see that I'm working with some beautiful designs and you're just lagging behind. So feel free to customize your own. I would do something extra. I would do the design and I will only show you the code, not like to give you. And then the next time we meet, we are going to be looking at how we can push this project on GitHub as soon as possible so that we also learn on how to update it later on GitHub as we are working on it. After pushing it on GitHub, we are going to push it to Heroku so that anyone elsewhere can access it for testing, right? So this is all for now. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Have a blessed day.